Well, hello there. It is Men on Scandal, the season finale of this season's Scandal. It's Tony Scott, Tammy Holland. Tony, who are you?
Who the hell are you?
It's late, man. It's late. That's Troy Johnson. That's Mark Clark. There's no Tammy Holland. Tammy's my co-host on my radio show, so I get I get mixed up sometimes. So the episode tonight is called "The Price of Free and Fair Election." Words that were uttered by Eli Pope late in the episode. This one, man, this one moved so fast. It was like I looked up. It was already quarter to 10 my time.
Don't blink on this episode. Whew.
Man, I mean, we start out, Mr. President, we have a situation. That's Jake barging into the Oval Office to tell him there's a bomb at the church.
While Cyrus is sitting back chilling.
Booty cheeks were tight, though. His booty cheeks were tight. He was like halfway listening to the president. He was like, yeah, it's good.
Hey, read that paragraph again. I like that part. Doody-doo.
And then the church go boom.
They got everybody, well, most everybody out.
Most everybody out, yeah. But it was Sally's moment. This is what Leo, her campaign manager, says. I need you to be Jesus.
Hey, go be Jesus.
And then he dirties up her face and he tears a sleeve on her dress. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw him dirtying her up and tearing her shirt.
Yeah. I like how Sally was hesitant at first. She's like, I'm getting in this car. Huh? Okay. I love the Lord, but damn, I'm about to get in this car.
What did she say there?
Yeah.
Like, she hesitated for a second, didn't she?
I didn't hear that, but okay.
That was old boy from The Wire.
That long all the time, right? For the English accent on it. She, mate.
And then Sally's getting all the TV time, man. She's getting all the TV time, and Olivia's trying to wrestle that down and get, don't put the president on a split screen. Have more respect for him. Nobody respects this president. Come on, man.
Not on that day.
Not on that day, no. And then it hits her, we're going to lose the election on Tuesday. And then Cyrus says, no, we lost the election today. We lost it today, man. So I'm thinking, well, they're going to have to buy another election? Because, they bought the first one.
I thought it was a wrap. I got to give Sean. Yeah, I thought it was a wrap.
Yeah. Well, and Melly's still drunk. Melly's still drinking, man.
She wanted a refund on Olivia.
She wants her.
But she
wanted
forgot
a
she had the BOGO. So, you can't get no refund on BOGO.
Hey, here's a question, man. What is Melly's drink, man? Is she a Ciroc? Is she a martini? Is she a gin? A vodka lady? What is she?
The way
what is
she
her
drinks,
drink, man?
ain't no time for a mixed drink. She just opens a bottle up and pours whatever it is in. Now, I don't know. The question is, was it brown or clear?
Yeah, I don't think it was brown, man.
I
don't think she's a brown liquor chick.
That'll help you get down. I mean, if it's light, everything gonna be all right. But
that's Troy's days with Jockenstein and East St. Louis.
Brown helps you get down.
Yeah.
Just saying. By the way, this episode brought to you by Jack Daniels.
Olivia and Eli had a moment, a father-daughter moment, man.
The stabbing made Eli look healthy. Stabbing was good for him. Gave him a nice flush. He was.
Oh man, and blood got redirected.
Man, that's what it was. So Adnan had a gun to Harrison's forehead, and she let him go. Now, why did she do that?
Well, he said he would help her, right? He said that. I can help you out of this mess.
But in her business, you trust no one.
I think she loved him, Tony. I think she had a little love for Harrison.
Yeah, he.
How you love somebody? You put a gun to their forehead, man.
You
can feel the coolness of the silencer right there, man.
She pointed a gun at him. He pointed a gun at her earlier. And she liked it, so.
She liked it.
Well, the red dot, the red imprint left of the gun matched his tie and shirt, so that was.
Well, that's nice. That's and when you can pull that off, because not everybody can pull that off, man. So we get to the next scene, man, and it's Quinn and Huck. in the conference room.
That was a nooner.
Bent over.
Wow.
Huckleberry Quinn, man.
I was terrified at first. Anytime you see a blood stain and
oh wow.
I was like, wow. Put the towel down. Put the towel down.
No. It's not the place
no towels, to be
doing it, is it? Damn, next to a crime scene. Man. Tape still on the floor.
What is
CSI people, excuse me.
Yeah, nobody cleaned up.
Yeah. That's not a fingerprint. That's another kind of print. So Abby says, my eyes. So Jake tells David, I'm not a good guy. I killed 3 people in front of you. I'm not a good guy. So now he's flexing on what he did, man. Now he's flexing on that, man. That's his calling card. I'm not
David's
a good guy.
Trying to gather up his manhood and suddenly do the job he's supposed to have been doing.
Yeah.
So I think he feels like, hey, now's the time to shut this whole thing down. And obviously, Jake's not feeling that.
Well, Charlie lost his woman, so he took his toys and went home.
Grand opening, grand closing.
You know what? Yeah, what a wuss,
package,
man.
Though. Here you go.
He gave her that package, man.
That's that package.
He gave her the package, man.
He's like, this will destroy all this relationship.
Bye-bye.
This is going to pull everybody down. He went out in a blaze of glory, man. So Fitz tells Olivia, I'm ready to divorce, marry you, and have babies. And then there's that damn word again.
Back to Vermont.
Vermont's like, don't let our name come out your mouth no more, man. Don't do that no more, man. Don't let our name come out your mouth. One more again, man. You know?
I don't know.
So Olivia can't hold water, huh? She couldn't save her life.
She violated the cardinal rule. I mean, why would she do that? I mean, why would she give him that? I mean, that was her Vermont. No,
was it strategic?
It wasn't strategic. I don't know. I don't think a woman would ever do that. That's too much. She makes.
You don't think a woman would ever spill the beans on her competition?
Right.
On she's a side piece, and she told
on
the wife.
She gave him all the ammunition. I mean, after that, she knew he wasn't going to. I mean, why did she do that? I don't understand. Why did she do that? Guys, we need a woman. Babe, why did she do that?
So that she could, so they could be clear.
It's my wife, Allison Seymour.
Level playing field.
Playing field.
So she wanted a clean slate. Is that what?
Of course.
Allison said yes. My wife is naked. Telling me she's naked.
Oh, is she?
Thanks, babe.
Well, that's nice, man.
Level playing field. Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
It just so happens we're using a GoPro camera.
Wait a minute.
So we got a wide angle lens here, man. So
a level playing field.
Because she was going deceiving him like that.
Oh my goodness! Well, she played that one all wrong.
Well, she told Fitz what Big Jerry did, man. And Fitz didn't want to believe it, even though he knows his father was not a good man. He knows his father was a lousy man, but yet he didn't want to believe it at first.
All of this stuff that's been going on. He said 10 years I haven't had sex with my wife. My wife rejected me, and
but see, that's not really true because don't they have a baby, little Teddy?
Shonda didn't pick up on that part in the story.
No, but remember, that was his side of the story, though. That's the guy's side of the story.
That was a little one flaring. Okay. Do. What happened here?
He put
annuity.
Yeah, but see, trust what I'm saying. That's the guy. I love that because that is the man's perspective, and he put everything on that. That's why that one time I didn't paint the garage because you remember. Because 10 years, okay, man. He's trying to put everything on that. Come on,
right there. Yeah.
Hey. So Fitz goes to Melly to comfort her. He goes to comfort her. He doesn't care about any paternity tests. He doesn't care that the child may not be his. But he was ready to divorce her like 20 minutes ago. I don't have any connection to her. I'm going to marry you. We're going to have babies and, all this stuff like that. 20 minutes later, he's like, consoling her, and I don't know.
I mean, it seems like, and this kind of leads up to what was alluded to later on. Olivia was like, was sure that once he had this piece of information, that's it. It's over with. And you're going to stay with your wife. But Fitz was like, yeah, I'm going to stay now. I'm good now, but I'm out. I'm getting ready to leave.
This making us all look bad.
I just can't go right now.
Yeah.
And but didn't Melly wasn't as emotional as I thought she would be in that. This was that secret. This was it. This was the turning point. This is the reason I wanted you to be president, so I sacrificed myself so you would become president. And then she was like, I fought. It's kind of like, that it? That was it. I thought it would be more. I thought it would be like the, finally.
I let it out.
But
hey man, she had too much Ciroc in her glass for all that. That kind of dampens your response time. Yeah.
So we fast forward to the street in front of a house with Huck and Quinn, and Quinn says, I love you, and you need to know this.
Wait a minute. She loves him.
She loves him. He hit it twice, and she loves him.
I'm glad. Thank you, Tony, for picking up. I'm like, come on now. That's too much.
Man, they throw that love around like quick. He hit it twice. Once in the parking lot last week, and then once in the conference room. And all of a sudden, she loves him.
The last time you let somebody spit in your face, wasn't it love?
I don't know.
Okay, sorry. With two big old freaks? Never mind. They're like, not really. I call that a weekend.
Man. so that's
big old freak?
No, only my Twitter account is a freak. Apparently today, being hacked. Anybody that's looked at Troy_Johnson today, sorry. If you saw some Tiggo bitties, it's not my fault.
It was the Tiggo bitties that I saw.
I didn't see anything. All I saw was stuff that I had to delete, but I didn't see images. But I'm sure it was crazy. So
I got your message, Troy. Look at my baguette. Thanks, man. Thank you, man.
.com.
Scarred for life now.
Sorry.
No, man. So Huck's family. He sees his family, and he gets pissed. He's mad. Highest level of pissivity, man. And he walks away and says, don't ever talk to me again. So she's standing there. That I love you is just blown in the wind like a flag. And he bounces and leaves her there standing in the street.
His package delivered.
Man. Now, if Quinn would have told Huck that Charlie's the one who gave me this, would he have skinned him alive again, man? Would he gone after Charlie, man?
That's a good question.
I don't think so. That's his family, man. He found him.
Yeah. That's true. I don't remember Olivia ever telling Fitz, I love you too. I don't ever remember her saying that. I know he's told her lots of times, I love you, and she always either changes the conversation or hangs up or whatever, but she told him that she loved him.
Yeah, that's why I thought he was about to go. I was like, well.
Yeah, and then he says, stay on the phone with me. And there's in silence. What are they, in 10th grade? What is that? What the hell is that, man? What grown people does that? Just stay on the phone. And no one's talking. They just hear each other breathe. Grown people do that, man? Grown people don't do that.
It's been so
long. Minutes, man. You got a track phone? You know what I'm saying? I can't do this, man. I'm losing my minutes over here. And what do you text? Nothing. Right, just blank. What is that about, man? So Eli, who Mama Pope stabbed, I'm assuming she stabbed him. He's in his room recovering, and apparently making a very fast recovery. And Mama Pope sitting there in the room looking at him like a devoted wife.
He did have a fast recovery. He been stabbed up,
man,
and he's took him a day and a half.
Hey, man.
That was one of them soap
My
opera
father-in-law been in rehab for 3 years. Eli was in there for a day and a half and went home.
Hey, man, got that good government health care. That's what it is,
That's
man.
what that is, man. And then she tells Mama Pope tells Olivia, she goes, I could have killed him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what are you supposed to say to that? What if you're Olivia Pope? What do you say to your mom? Your mama says, yeah, I could. She's responsible for putting him in the
And he's in
hospital.
the room
She goes, I could have killed him.
What's up with that?
He's like,
Yeah,
you know I can hear you, right?
In fact, his blood pressure was so loud I couldn't really hear it. That was like, it was. I could have killed him. It's like, damn, turn that blood pressure down.
Kind of picked up a little bit. Oh, wait a minute.
What? Man, I don't know, man. What happened to little Jerry, man? Jerry got. I mean, he was spitting up blood, but he had that blood right here. I thought he took a shot to the chest.
I
I thought somebody shot him.
Blood came out.
You know, so and then I thought maybe he got poisoned or maybe he just had a bad burrito. I don't know. I mean, you know these kooky kids, man.
And I immediately thought it was Mama Pope, because she was kind of leading up to, yeah, I didn't do this, but I can do this, and
Yeah. I wasn't expecting him to die though, Troy. The boy died.
That's the only way he could be president.
Damn. Mm.
So Olivia says now they'll win.
Now that's cold right there. That moment with Olivia and Cyrus, they're like, we are monsters.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter that the kid is dead. It doesn't matter that we should be grieving. It doesn't matter. I mean, Cyrus has shown that before with James dying. It doesn't matter. It's like, I have no soul.
Yeah.
And neither do you, Olivia.
He told Leo, he says, guard your soul.
Mm.
Yeah. Just, man. So Mama Pope killed Jerry, and now the president says, I'm going to kill her. And then Eli says, I will get her for you, Mr. President. And so now he's back in good with the president.
Didn't Eli walk up? He walked in the room. Eli had his oxygen with him and rolled to the room. It was like, Eli, boy, that's a bad dude right there, man. He's like, excuse me, partner, let me holler at him real quick. He rolled in with
he told the president, excuse me, partner, let me holler.
At your service, brother, at your service.
I got a proposition for you.
Yeah, man. So Huck is at outside Olivia's apartment, and he didn't want to ring the bell. What, did he stand there all night looking at the door?
We were talking about Huck now. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we did.
Absolutely.
But in my mind, I'm thinking he can't contact his family because he ain't right. He's going to be more of a liability to them than he is going to be an asset, in reconnecting with his family. So he shouldn't really contact them because he's not ready.
It's like when he went on that emotional rant to Olivia, and she said, "No, you're absolutely right." So that's the kind of a tough position to be in when someone does that, but they're actually right. No, they'll be better off without me. Yeah, they pretty much would be. They would be.
We can agree.
We can all agree on that.
You're right. Yeah, BBS. Yeah.
By the way, that moment with Huck and Olivia, that was a two-struggle face moment. Both of them just, damn. We haven't seen them in the same room together. Jeez.
It's been a while.
Troy, what did he say when she came to the door?
I was going to knock, but I didn't. Tony does it better than me. Tony does it better.
No, man. So Olivia quit. She's done. So Olivia quit. She can't do it anymore.
That seemed kind of selfish to me. Like,
it was selfish, but it wasn't very believable either.
She is scandal. That's what she said.
I mean, But you know what came to mind is she finally looked in the mirror.
You know,
she finally looked in the mirror, and as she told Jake, "I am the scandal."
You know what? Now, let me just say this. I'm not saying this because my wife is here, sitting next to me naked. But she made the observation just yesterday. We were looking at the scandal photo, and she says, "When you look at the scandal photo, what do you see?" And I said, "I don't know."
What do you mean? The logo that says
the logo for Olivia's kind of she looks caught up, and then Scandal's like underneath her in red.
Okay.
And it was like, that's exactly what it said. I am Scandal. Because it was like she is the Scandal. And she said that line. My wife is a genius. She also said, look at this backyard. What do you see?
That's another scandal of a different type, isn't it?
You are the scandal of this damn backyard. Get your ass in the backyard. So it's same conversation.
So Eli recruits Harrison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda. We knew that was like, so what? Wait a minute.
You know, and I don't know. I actually thought maybe because didn't Harrison say let me come work for B613 or something?
He tried to bond with him, you know.
Yeah. He was no match for Eli, man. Eli's a veteran, man. He's a veteran.
Yeah.
You know, one of those things.
He's young, gifted, and old black.
So Jake begging Olivia, take me with you. Take me with you.
He made his case.
He did make his case, but I mean, it was like 20 minutes earlier. You know, you were. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. Now you're like, take me with you. What?
He's a bad man with no B613. He got his job lifted out from underneath him.
A man without a mind.
Olivia does respond to phrases. You know, if it's Vermont with Fitz to, you want to walk in the sun? Whatever the line is.
No, we'll be in the sun together.
Yeah.
And she was like, you know, I do have a big umbrella. I do have an extra beach towel. Okay, Jake, come on.
So when it was announced, because Harrison said he knew where Maya picked up her money or something, and then all of a sudden we got Mama Pope. We got her. That was way too easy.
I like how that was
just way too easy.
She came out of the bank looking like a Mary Tyler Moore in that opening scene. She's throwing her little hair like, I got some money. Like, man, get your ass in the car.
You're gonna make it after all. But Eli got her, and Eli's been reinstated to B613. And then we find out the truth. Eli killed little Jerry, man.
Harrison, of all this time, was a genius. This is how you know Harrison is about to die. Because he figured everything out. You are the most brilliant man on earth. If you figured all this,
I'd have been Forrest Gump walking around that month.
Harrison has said 2 words all season. Now all of a sudden, he's a super sleuth.
Man. I could not believe that Eli killed Jerry. And then he says, you know, Fitz took my daughter, I took his son. But your daughter's still alive.
Well, he took.
You know what scared me is germ warfare. Germ warfare. I can't say it. You put a little drop on a little needle and hug somebody, and you're gonna be dead.
Yeah, man.
That was it.
Hell yeah.
That's how they got. That's how they got Ron Brown. That's how they got. That's what they do. Harold Washington.
That's how they got Ron Brown,
man. Hey, wait a minute now.
Don't be hugging nobody. Don't be hugging nobody near the White House.
Only thing Harold Washington was hugging was some chicken. He took himself out with that, man. I'm just saying, you brought it up.
Well, you know. Well, let me scratch off the scandal meetup in Chicago. That won't happen.
We got a pass. It's my hometown.
Well, yeah.
You know, we're good.
Okay. So Tom is apparently he's Eli's thug in residence.
Secret Agent Tom.
You know?
Damn.
Yeah.
So did they kill Harrison or not?
Yeah.
Because I thought Adnan was going to kill him. She had the gun on his forehead. He got away from that. So did he get away from this?
He had his gun on her forehead too. And she didn't die.
I like it when we recycle jokes. It works.
Well,
I think Harrison dies in the off season. Then we'll find out how these legal proceedings. Then when you come back in October, then you'll know. Maybe he escaped. Just saying. Sorry, man. Sorry, Harrison.
So Fitz wins the election. It's official.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fitz wins the election. They're celebrating, and he's sitting on the presidential seal in the Oval Office, reflecting about everything. And then Melly comes in.
He's not reflecting. Is he reflecting, or is he? He's broken. He's either broken or he's angry. He's
overwhelmed.
Well, when I say reflecting, though, you saw these
he
flashbacks.
was flashing back, but like his emotional state was, maybe it was, you're at the moment where you get exactly what you want. You want to be president. I mean, we assume somewhere inside of him he wanted to be president again. He wanted to win, but the cost to get back to that moment
it's too high.
When it should be your triumph turns out to be, just. Your life has been ravaged.
Mm-hmm. So he didn't really want to be president anymore, though. I mean, not after his son died.
No,
he just he was a broken man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think the scene was all that coming together, but I don't know.
And then Melly comes to comfort him, like he comforted her when he found out what Big Jerry did. But what does Fitz do? Where's Olivia?
What did Melly do?
She pull the phone out.
Make this phone call.
Get my man back.
Man.
Oh, man. Codependency,
I just don't.
And then poor Jake. On the plane, once again, a damn White House calling. Here she go again, picking up the damn phone.
Here she go.
He looked over, too.
And then when she clicked...
He did look over, too, like,
Yeah, but then when she clicked ignore, what does he do? Are you sure? Dude, shut up, man. Dude, shut up, man.
Stand on yourself, man. Have some pride.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's your moment to go. That's right. You better hit ignore.
That's right. Hit ignore. Give us some damn peanuts over here, please.
That's right. Before I kill all the flight attendants up on the.
Hey man, planes and this show, planes and Scandal. They don't mix, man. You're not sure.
They don't mix.
Everybody's waiting. Will the plane lift off the ground? Okay, well, we're okay then. You can't tell.
Oh, Lord. They done killed everybody on the plane. Damn, Mama Pope. Damn.
Man. So while Jake's in the air with Olivia, he sends all the B613 files to David and tells him to have at it. Go to work, man.
Be a hero.
We don't trust David. We don't trust David's skills.
No?
I don't trust David's skills.
David reminds me of Hamilton Berger from Perry Mason. He could never win a case.
Damn, Tony, a reference to our over 70 viewers. Thank
you. Or anybody who watches TV Land. Gotta have
We need to thank our sponsor, AARP and Depends. Just added to the show.
That's right.
So Huck went back to his family, man. He went to his family, knocks on the door. His wife opens the door. She looks at him. I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from?
I impregnated you.
Yeah. It was a nice house. They did quite well without Dad.
Well, is she remarried?
Yeah, we thought the guy was going to answer the door, but she answered. She's fine though. She's, Quinn was like, "Damn, that's my competition."
You know what I'm saying? Huck's competition was Charlie, and I got to fight this right here. That's not even fair. That's not even right.
Oh boy.
And Mama Pope is back in the hole,
like,
y'all.
Damn.
No. Or was she? She looked like she was good.
But she was in the hole though.
When he looked down, they kind of had that, that look like, yep. He looked like, as in Rowan, looked like he acknowledged to her that this whole thing worked out. And she looked like, all right. And then he's like, okay, put the top on it.
Let's go ahead and top her off. So you think it's possible that on some level they were in cahoots?
Yeah. I think,
even though she shanked him, and even though she, just ran amok for a while, and you think it was all
everybody
a plan?
On this show has codependency issues. Why is she in her husband's hospital room talking about, I still have feelings for this man, even though I could have killed him, even though she told him, that she didn't give a damn about her other guy. I mean, there's some kind of sick, twisted codependency that everybody seems to have. She looked like she's back at home, back where she's been. I mean, hair was laid out. She was good. Yeah, oh, okay.
Well, how long is that? How long is that hair going to last?
Long because she's in the hole. But I mean, she.
Y'all forgot the first time we saw her, she had that long rat tail. She maintained that all them years.
She looked like she was good, like
When I get out of here, boy, it's gonna be nice. I will be right next 20 years. I mean, Nordstrom and Bethesda. Ooh, I will be sharp.
Oh boy.
Or maybe there's a certain pride. It looked like she was almost prideful, like you said, Troy. She was almost prideful when she looked up and saw a man looking down at her like, "That's my boo."
Did you hear about the guy in the news the other day? Some old guy, 74 years old. He had been a convict for most of his adult life. So he goes and robs a bank with a gun, takes the money, goes to a hotel room a couple of blocks away, and waits for the police to come and get him.
Because he couldn't live
on the outside.
Yeah.
And he knew that if he robbed the bank with a gun, he knew that he would get like 20. So, he's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Mama Pope has the same thing.
I grew up with a guy who went to prison and got out and did something to get himself sent back twice because he just couldn't handle freedom.
Damn it. I don't have a prison story. I lived a more civil life than you guys, but I understand. I went to jail for stealing some cookies one time. Yeah, I learned a lesson though. I learned a valuable lesson. Don't steal cookies.
Did you learn a lesson, Mark?
I did.
I'm not sure.
Doesn't look like you learned a lesson.
It took me 20 years to learn the lesson.
Oh man!
Forget y'all.
Oh man!
Mark coined the phrase. Where the cookies in?
You want some milk and cookies?
It was you.
I want some milk and cookies. Man, so what did I miss, man?
Let's see.
Man, Tony, I think you're spot on today, man. I think you hit it off.
Let's see, yeah. Anything? Miss anything? Babe observing over here. She's like, no, not at all. I'll take that.
I think that was good.
Now this was written by Shonda Rhimes. She does the finale, and I was wondering, like, when that happens, when you're like the Michael Jordan of television at this point, and you have these great writers. It's a great season. Is there? I mean, just a ton of anxiety. I mean, that's a lot. Like, it's almost like you have such a great thing going to step in and be like, let me go ahead and, wrap this thing up. Seems like there'd be a lot of pressure.
I think there's a certain amount of confidence you have to be Shonda Rhimes, right. And then when the season finale's coming up and there are high expectations in your mind, you know what you want it to be, and you probably can't. I'm not saying she couldn't trust her writers to do it, but she knew exactly what twists and turns that she wanted in this 1 hour episode. So she just took it upon herself. I don't really think it was any pressure for her because I just think she has that gift.
And it sets up the next season, you know.
Yeah,
and
so,
it's
and she needed 2 checks this week. So.
I think what I thought it was interesting is, and I can't say it's male versus female. I can't. I'm not going to say that, but I think some people like 24, which is coming back. 24, Homeland. These series. To me, it's a little different feel, and I like the subtle feel. Like you said, the scene between Cyrus and Olivia, like scenes like that, the kind of subtleness, and even when Harrison realized that that Eli was the bad, was the guy. You know what I mean? A little bit more subtle and nuanced than kind of the huge crescendo. You know what I mean? Oh my God! I like that. I like that, and maybe that's what makes her so special.
Yeah, I mean, I think like almost every going into every commercial break with this episode was a cliffhanger. Mm-hmm. Something was going on, like it just seemed that way, And we were on Beamly, which was ZBox. And people were like, OMG, OMG, and my heart's beating so fast and all that, because I haven't been on a roller coaster ride like this in a long time as far as watching television. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I think since I saw Joe Torre on Zane's The Jump Off.
That's been a long time, Tony. Still scarred by that moment, aren't you? Still scarred.
We've all known Joe Torre for so long, and just to see his naked ass up there, it's like,
Yeah. Yeah, well. Created a memory, didn't it?
And for some reason, my wife uses that as wallpaper on her computer. I don't know why that is, man.
And he's over every Sunday for some reason. He at work.
And she said if we ever had another child, she would have named the child Zane. I don't know what that's about. Zane Joseph, coincidentally. So.
Troy's face is like, what?
We're about to have an intervention with Tony.
So we're excited about this Scandal meetup in Los Angeles. It's going to be August 1st through 6th in what is it, the Beverly Hills Hilton or something like that?
It's the you know what, Tony? I have the name of the hotel right here, but I don't have it handy. Keep talking.
Okay, the Beverly Garland. The Beverly Garland Hotel.
Yes.
Well, two good things. Number one, Tony, I truly know is I will be there. I will make it.
Oh, it's official?
Yes, we're changing vacation because the baby has something, so Allison has changed the date, so I will be there. The bad news is I will be staying in LA, but I will be at the Watts King Ransom House in Watts. It's much like it's in honor of my late father who had a room there.
Yeah,
it's the King Ranch Watts, and I'll be there for 3 days. So, out of my father. So I'll be seeing. I might need a ride. Y'all can give me a ride after the panel.
You want me to pick you up on Crenshaw, man?
Yeah, Crenshaw.
Damn.
Wear blue.
Well, but it depends what part of Crenshaw you're in, though.
Exactly.
I think you should go with a more neutral color.
You might want to do that.
I got to get the flag book to find out what's. Okay, all right.
You're gonna step up your crumping ability to work on your crumping.
Now that's the bay, man. Troy. That's the bay. Don't be twisted.
Oh, it's part me.
Yeah, the crump's the bay. Yes.
It didn't make it.
Okay. Crip walk is more appropriate.
Not the crip walk. You might run into Skinny Sugar.
Well, no, he won't be there.
He won't be there.
Checked in.
He's locked away. With Mama Pope.
He's in the hole with Mama Pope. Oh man! So that's the third season of Scandal.
Man, what a wonderful season.
Fast. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our Men on Scandal doing this. We're actually going to be doing a Men On, which will tackle like pop culture and news and sports and things like that. So we'll be doing that, starting that in probably about another week or so, and have that on for you in the interim. And we are kicking around a couple of shows that we might want to cover, but we haven't decided.
And if you have any input, please send it to us.
Yeah, our email is comments@menonscandal.com. So please send us something.
Or tweet us as well. When people are watching this, they're going to go, Men On, fill in the blank. Think about it that way. And if you have an idea, we will be very receptive.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. No idea is a bad idea.
Up first, we'll be reviewing the porno just released by Mimi from Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop.
Next week. Brought to you by the shower curtain holder.
Man, and they say they can't keep them in stock, man. Those shower rods, they can't keep them in stock, man. The industrial.
Have you seen any of this, Troy?
I saw a screenshot. Apparently, my Twitter account tweeted it out earlier today.
Troy got hacked.
I got hacked, man, for real, with some porn. Anybody that knows me, I prefer my porn at home. I don't like to share it with the entire freaking world.
He doesn't want his porn in 140 characters or less.
You need more than that. But no, I saw an image of what's the woman's name?
Mimi.
Mimi, yes. And someone commenting on why her nether regions are a different shade than the rest of her body.
Oh. Well, why is it?
Somebody has watched that.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, wait a minute. This looks more like roast beef and
brisket.
It's like a couple of slices of brisket."
She had the bologna curtains, man. All right, we're coming off the rails,
no
man.
No sandwich. There were no Wonder Bread.
No Wonder Bread, man. But I heard there was plenty of yeast.
Oh man!
Thank you, Tony, for that.
All right, man. Well, we are done with Men on Scandal for the season. We look forward again to seeing you in Los Angeles in August, but we've got other shows that are going to be coming up, so keep tuning in, and we'll get them posted, and we'll be on social media and things like that.
Guys, I'm going to check on the Beverly Garland, make sure that the shower curtain and the curtain rods are strong enough for you guys.
Well, you don't have to check for me because I'm bringing my wife and kids
the kids
with
are coming. I thought it was just you.
The kids are coming too.
Go ahead, Tony. Well, maybe you get an extra room. You know what I'm saying, Tony? Yeah, man.
I'm a brother on a budget, man. Come on.
Hey, you kids go to Disneyland.
Yeah, on me. Uncle Troy and Uncle Mark are going to take you.
That's right.
I'm taking them to the Disneyland in Watts. Yeah, it's a small, just a tiny world.
Tiny ass.
Small world. Yes.
Going to ride the Wild Mouse roller coaster.
Ride the Wild Mouse.
Man. Well, that's Men on Scandal. Thank you so much for watching all 18 episodes plus a mid-season recap. That was nice. All the feedback we've gotten, all the follows and everything like that. Really appreciate it. So for Troy Johnson and Mark Clark, I am Tony Scott, and we will see you very, very soon.